So we're at the Sugar Hill Children's Museum of Art and Storytelling today, and we're talking to Lucia Hierro. Were there any important influences in your life growing up that made you want to be an artist, or did you always know that you were going to be an artist?
I was sort of the odd one out in my family because everybody was into music. My father's a musician, and my brothers are musicians. I think the art thing really came when I moved to the Dominican Republic. I was new there, I didn't know anyone. One of my first friends was my art teacher. She sort of put me right into the mix and was like, hey, let's do a mural. And I was involved with that, and I loved it.
How did you move from painting to digital images and fabric and sculptural objects?
I think that came in mostly in grad school. I didn't know a lot of Dominican artists. That's what really pushed me away from painting in a weird way. I thought, oh, I have to create a new language or something that connects to me.
This is your mural installation. Can you tell us about some of the images? Some of them are from the work that's in the jpmorgan Chase art collection.
The works that are in the collection are how I normally work in the studio now, which is fabric, digitally printing on fabric and stitching things together and sitting with these images and seeing how they connect with each other. They're definitely objects that sometimes are reoccurring. You go to different houses and you see the same object over and over in a different configuration, and so you start to sort of wonder, what is it about that object? What part of sort of building their own sort of communal narrative, like what part that object plays in that.
Right. Do you think of your work as photographic, as sculpture?
I don't think it matters. I think more and more you start to see those lines blurred.
We're planning to install the works on the floor and maybe even change the configuration every day. Tell me about your intention with making the works in that way.
That was something I had in mind with these pieces. It's really out of my hands at some point when this gets to a certain space, and how is it going to work in that space. So really it's up to the curator how they want to set it up. They could be propped up or they could be on the ground.
What do you want people to come away with after seeing your work?
Culture doesn't exist in a vacuum. That we have intersecting narratives that are histories. A Gorky next to a Dominican hair product, like what is that? What does that mean? And to leave sort of questioning how we consume culture.
And to show that all of those things exist within the same world.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do they interact or don't interact?
So what direction is your work taking now? What's next?
I'm really excited to get into sculpture more and think about my works three-dimensionally. And I think scale is a big component now.
Well, thank you for being here today, speaking with us, and I'll see you in Paris.